Hello and welcome to Wingin It. And we're back here again with another Wingspan tournament game. This one is from the Hammer Cops Happy Hammer Time, which is our Oceania tournament that we're currently in. This is in the group stage, and this is our last game here in the group stage. So a win is going to guarantee our progression into the next round, and that is definitely what we are going to be trying to achieve here. So we are going to be going second in this one. So we'll jump in. We'll take a look, first of all, at the tray. Not looking too shabby, but not looking too great either, so definitely don't mind that going second. We'll allow our opponent pick their starting hand, and then see what it is we've got to work with. And alright, so here we go. Over to us, what have we got to work with in our starting hand? Okay, we've got some bonus card birds, which maybe you don't want super early on, but yeah, Ringbill Girl, that is certainly not a bad option to just go and do a bit of digging. What have we got in terms of bonus cards? Okay. Not the best. Definitely don't want Breeding Manager. I'm already bad on the base boards, but even worse, I think, here in Oceania, where eggs are even harder to get out of. So probably going to be stuck with Passerine Specialist. And yeah, not really too much to go off. What was my opponent going for? 3 birds, 3 food. Kind of standard stuff. Yeah, I think Ringbill Gull's going to be a must here. Emu is such an interesting bird. I feel like I've just never had a good experience with it. I'm trying to get the seeds there. Doesn't really work too well. So yeah, it's just a case of what else we go for here. Could definitely see a case for something like Spotted Owl and Rybill, and maybe just going for the bonus cards. It's definitely not a bad option. But equally, we could just go Gull and dig and see what comes up just by drawing cards a bunch. How are we looking at the feed? Okay, we've got some nectar. So how would this look if we did something like this? We could play the owl, take food, play the gull, and then start drawing. I definitely don't mind that. I'm not really one for playing a bonus card bird turn 1, but it honestly could work. And when you got Rybill, there's good synergy with just playing lots of bonus card birds and giving yourself lots of options to choose from in that discard pile. So that could definitely work. It's just a bit of a shame. No Passerine birds, but it's kind of how it goes sometimes. But okay, am I comfortable with that? Play the owl, take food, play the gull, draw cards, save the Rybill for later. I think I'm okay with that, so we'll go with this. This is maybe a little bit different to how I'd normally play it. I feel like my instincts are crying at me to just keep the gull and play that and dig. But I think there's an opportunity here for a bit of bonus card fun, so we'll see what we can achieve there. We'll see first of all what this Spotted Owl can find for us. So yeah, there's maybe a case as well with this first end of round goal, playing lots of birds, getting them down, especially second end round goal as well, to be honest. Filled columns, you want to be getting birds down, so that sort of, maybe in some way pushes me more towards wanting to play birds rather than just play gull, draw cards and do that digging. So kind of see how that plays out. But Dipper is the bird for them. That is excellent early on, so that's going to be good for them. And out of these bonus cards, probably Ecologist is going to be the one for us. But I will say it's useful knowing now Wetland Data Analyst is going to be in that discard pile, because that might be something that we sort of in the back of our mind can work towards. Or at least, if it gets that late game, we know actually playing this bird would score us 5 off that, and then we can find it with the Rybill. I certainly don't mind that. So they're drawing, they're using their Dipper. Nothing that great's coming up, so yeah, fine by me. I'm going to want to get this Ringbill Girl down as quickly as possible. I need to be ready to swoop. Whenever tray resets are happening, especially in a 1v1 game, you've got to be ready. You've got to be ready to jump in there and pick up the pieces. So, but now we're going to pick up some nectar. And yeah, I think this might be a case as well for keeping a nectar. So I think I might spend Nectar Worm when I play the gull. And keep the nectar, because you never know. You never know. You might find a bird that eats one food and it's not a worm, and you know, when you got the nectar, you can just get it down that little bit more quickly before having to take food again. So that can definitely work out well. But they took the forest bird there, so I think it was the Stella's jay. So that might be something they go for, but they do of course still have all these other birds that they're drawing and that they had in their starting hand. But so far, Dipper, got to say, it's not really revealing great stuff in these tray resets. So I'm kind of okay with that. And if it wants to reveal good stuff only after the gull has gone down, I definitely appreciate that. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. But yeah, we're going to be looking for some nice engine birds, probably, but maybe bonus card birds as well. Maybe that's just going to be our approach. Try and get as many bonus card birds down as we can, and sort of go from there. So yeah, not sure what they'll keep here or what they'll pick. Probably cockatiel. I don't think that there's a too interesting, and they certainly wouldn't be ones that I'd be jumping to go and grab. But something like kiwi, I think, is especially we're going bonus cards. Especially, I mean, it does hit passerine, but it does also, with that power, let us get rid. So I think we have to pick that up. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having to do that. Would have been nicer, as I said, to have been able to draw that after the gull has gone down. But I think when a bird like that comes up, you just got to go and react to it. So yeah, maybe now. Okay, nuthatch, that's not bad for them. Okay, so we did gull cards with 3 turns left. We could still take food twice and play the kiwi if we wanted. I think that is what we're going to do. So let's play the gull. And yeah, if we do have to play kiwi now, I'm sort of okay with that. Discard passerine specialist again. It's going to be there in the discard pile. Should we choose to ribble later? But kiwi and ribble, it's a great combo because again, you know, you're drawing 4 and discarding 2 of them, so that's even more choices for ribble later. Just more information. So we're definitely going to have to try and keep a mental list of all the bonus cards in the discard pile, because it could potentially end up being quite a lot come the end of the game. But yeah, we're certainly going to have options to work with. But this feels like a bonus card game. So if we can find more bonus card birds, and get some more nice bonus cards to go with ecologists in particular, not so much a passerine specialist, that's definitely going to be the aim here. Alright, back onto our turn. They're taking food, they're getting nectar. No great surprise. We are going to draw some cards. See what we find. Polluted woodpecker. Okay. That might be our Lord and Saviour here. That's very, very helpful. Nuthatch probably goes. Cockatiel's kind of tempting, but we're just going to go off the top. Spangled Draco. Okay. Oh, man. Right. So, I think we have to go polluted woodpecker here. Yeah, that feels pretty obvious to want to be doing that. So hopefully I can take food. I can take the nectar and the worm. I can then lay eggs. Okay, they took food. Well, we're going to take food anyway. We're going to gamble, please. Okay, thank you. We're going to get the 2 food for polluted woodpecker. So yeah, we'll lay our eggs. I think we probably throw the Draco, to be honest. I might need this pink-eared duck just for the egg space. I could see myself next round take food, play the duck, and then be drawing cards / taking food and trying to play more birds. So yeah, no doubt this polluted woodpecker will help them. They've got a lot of cavity space. Got to be sort of wary of that at the very least. But I think it's going to be really strong for me here. Just helping actually build something out and You know, I need to take food a lot. I need to take food a lot if I'm going to be playing bonus card birds. I'm going to be playing big point birds. I'm going to take food a lot, and yeah, if that's going to be my egg source as well, I'm definitely okay with that. So we'll see what they're going to do. I'd imagine it's going to be playing something. What do they play? Partridge. Okay, well actually, and now I feel less bad about giving away free eggs because they're sorted for eggs, so that actually is fine by me. Knock yourself out. I'm going to lay eggs and play my polluted woodpecker. And I think we're going to tie this end around. Yeah, so they're on 6. We're going to get to 6 as well. That's fine. And yeah, we're set up well. We're set up well going into the second round, but gotta say, so are they, because that partridge is pretty powerful. But polluted woodpecker going down. Lovely stuff. Tying end of round of what do we got in the tray? In round 2, got a red start, which is kind of not too shabby. But I think I do want to get this pink-head duck down, so let's take food. Do we gamble for the nectar? Yeah, we'll take that. Then we can play this and draw more cards. And this is an interesting power, this pink-head duck. I definitely think this is one that's better in multiplayer. Not quite so good in 1v1, because you're always giving it to the same player. If you can play this in multiplayer and give the cards to different players, spread it out, that gives you more marginal benefit. But it's still pretty good because you're drawing 2 and you keep the best one, and you give the terrible one to the other player. So we'll kind of see what comes up from this. But yeah, hopefully something that we are going to like the look of. So they're drawing again. This is interesting. Okay, I mean, either they really wanted that red star or something else in the tray, or they're not satisfied with what they've already got, because they've already drawn a lot. There are already a lot of cards here. I reckon they might want that ibis. But to be honest, the lorikeet power is pretty good as well at getting more food if you haven't already got a good food source going, so they might want to go for that. But yeah, ibis in the grasses with partridge. I think that could be pretty powerful for them, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, they didn't take the lorikeet or the ibis. What was the other bird they took? Didn't even look at that one. But okay, maybe I should have done. I think we do. I mean, I do kind of want the ibis. I won't lie, I do kind of want it, but I think, yeah, the problem is I can't. If I draw cards, I'll have to take food again, and I won't be able to use the polluted woodpecker. So we're going to play the duck. And then we're going to draw, and like maybe we want the ibis. It's certainly not a bad option. Maybe we want the Pakiko. Maybe we want the lorikeet. I think we're probably just going to top deck, to be honest. And yeah, we're not really finding stuff that's passerine specialist. So I think that's kind of target number 1 for the Kiwi, is to just ditch this. I mean, it's normally best practice, I think, to play this Kiwi later, when you've seen more bonus cards and you can, you know, objectively pick the worst one. But yeah, kind of as it stands, we're going to need a lot. We're going to need a lot to try and get this passerine specialist to work. So I wouldn't feel too bad ditching it now. And you know, there's some benefit of actually seeing the bonus cards early and then knowing what you're working towards. So I certainly wouldn't mind that either. But they're taking food. Good for them. We'll see what they go and play. We are going to draw. I'm going to top deck, I think, in both cases. Condor, actually pretty good here. Actually pretty good. I will take that. What are we going to get off the duck? That, actually, to flycatcher is a very, very lovely option. So there you go. You can have an ingot. Knock yourselves out. Yeah, Jay can go. I'm trying to think if there's anything in the discard pile that I'd want back. We're just going to have all the trash pickers, Ribel and Ibis, getting the dirty leftovers, which could be fun. But I think we're going to top deck here. Coot is also not bad. So we could sort of go for a weird, you know, full tuck sort of thing going on. But yeah, to be honest, I think I think I know what I want to do here, which is I want to take food twice. I want to play Condor and Kiwi in the grasslands. At the very least, we're tying this end around because there's almost no chance. I don't want to jinx it, but there's almost no chance that they get to 3 filled columns, I think, in 2 rounds. That's a lot to be doing. So as long as we can get to 2, I mean, we might even win it, but at the very least, we're tying. So that is going to be worth doing. So they're going to take food actually now, so I'll let them take food because that feeder's crap and I don't want that. So let's play Condor first of all and see what this bonus card is, because maybe it's somehow worse than Passerine Specialist. This Visionary Leader's not far off. But Falconer's not looking too great either, given what we've got. Do we actually go Visionary Leader? Because, you know, especially if we're playing the Coot and other things, or maybe even just drawing cards late, you know, with the duck and everything. Maybe Visionary Leader's the good play. And again, you know, if we're leaving Falconer there, we're just leaving ourselves options for the rival. I don't know. I feel like Falconer is the sensible pickup here because we're going to draw more. We're going to try and find more nice big point birds, and you know, maybe Benelli's or something wants to show up. I certainly wouldn't hate that. And Visionary Leader can be the backup, or playing rival later. So yeah, we'll go with that. And as I say, take food twice here. And because we've got the duck down, we can do that. We've got X space. This will help a little bit with the X space, but not massively. But it will help a little bit, so kind of see how it goes. But lots of nectar coming up at the feeder, which I think my opponent will like. I definitely assume they're going to be throwing cards here. To get more food, we are going to go for the reroll, and I think we're going to do the same. So I think the Coot can go here, and this way we get our 3 nectar. We actually only take food once this round, and then we can spend the other one drawing cards. I think that's more worth doing. So we're going to do it. We'll do that. And yeah, these eggs, I mean, say it's in terms of point value, it's obviously not great because we're getting 2, they're getting 1. The marginal benefit isn't great. In terms of the value of having an egg down and the tempo and the turns I'm saving by not laying eggs, this Polite Woodpecker gives me so much more value than it does to my opponent. So Flamingo going down, that's kind of interesting. Well, we definitely don't want to draw cards now. We'll play the Kiwi first, because I don't want to give them the extra point if I can avoid it. Get rid of this egg, and yeah, I think Passerine goes. I mean, we would have a second one here. I'm not convinced, but what have we got? Large birds, lovely. Birdbander, Viticulturalist, also pretty nice to be honest. Food who I don't think we'll be keeping. So, what do we go with? Birdbander or Viticulturalist? We know we're going to get... We're definitely playing this Flycatcher. We've already got 4 of these Cavity Nests down. That would be a 5th. That's already huge points. Viticulturalist would make it even better. So I think we go with this. And yeah, I don't know. Birdbander is normally pretty safe. It's normally pretty safe 4 points, but we are still a little bit off. And again, we're just giving ourselves more information so we know Birdbander is there. You know, in the discard pile. So if we do find ourselves maxing this out, we can always find it later. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy to go with that. So yeah, trading small birds for big birds. It's definitely paid off there. So 5 points, or 5 birds for 3 points. We're going to get 6 for 6. I'd be pretty sure of that. Especially because most predator powers are large birds as well. So there's good synergy here. If we can find something that hits Falconer, we'll definitely go with that. But yeah, lots of points on the board. Lots of points on the board, which is good. So I'd sort of imagine they're going to want to take food and play a bird here, just for the filled columns. And yeah, that means if we draw cards now, I think the plan next round should be don't draw cards early. Wait, draw cards as late as possible, so they're not getting benefit off the Flamingo. But Yeah, that said, with all these cards in hand, how much are they really going to be wanting to draw? We'll see, but yeah, they have taken food, so they will be going and playing. Grass and bird, I would imagine we're going to draw cards. And Galar is a very, very nice one. That actually, is that a large bird? Yeah, that is a large bird. So that's set. Don't need to worry about that anymore. Do we take this lorikeet just because it's viticulturalist? It's definitely tempting. I might take that. I might do the tuck and draw on the gull with that. What's the duck going to give me? All the bonus card birds. Oh man, I really want this. I really want both of these. I want the booby and the finch. I want the finch for viticulturalist. But I want the booby because it's another chance to ditch bonus cards, and maybe this falconer will go. Yeah, I think we have to keep booby here. Because maybe even we ditch the viticulturist. I don't know. We'll give them Caston's finch, but okay. Now we tuck spoonbill. Do we go lorikeet? I think we gamble. Okay, it's another viticulturist bird anyway. A great tip, to be fair, is probably about on par with lorikeet, and it does have lots of egg spaces. So man, okay, we have got like so much good stuff. This is kind of crazy. I think there is still time to make this Galar work, but it is kind of borderline. The fact that it's a large bird is definitely helpful, but you know, so is this booby, and I'm definitely going to want to play that. So we'll kind of wait and see. But I think I just saw them play something. I did indeed. So what went down? Chaffinch. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. That makes a bit more sense. So they are definitely going to want to draw cards lots now, and tuck them under the Chaffinch. Man, that could be a pretty crazy grasslands later on in this game. So we'll keep an eye on that. But okay, House Sparrows come up, which could be a good option. Viticulturalist. It's a bird to play the grassland. It's more cavity nest space. And that teal power does work well if we you know, for example, did Great Tit and Galar in the forest. Maybe get a bit more food going. Certainly wouldn't mind it. Although I did say, okay, yeah, they've drawn. Oh, Starling. Well, okay, they're gonna have to block that then. You can't let me have that. That's for sure. Yeah, I did talk about not drawing cards early in this round, but I think I have to. And another bonus card bird's come up. Snowy Owl. I think I just want to lean into the whole bonus card thing here. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's draw it. So what else are we gonna find? Tui. That could sort of work. So maybe let's leave that out because we can always pick that up with the gull, especially if we're going to be tucking something like that. Koromako is probably one of the worst birds in the game, so you can have that. And yeah, I think we do go for the owl. I think we do go for the owl. Like, it can go in the wetlands. Maybe we try and do owl. We do owl and booby this round in the wetlands. I don't know. Maybe it's too late for Galar. It's kind of hard to tell. We'll see what the feeder looks like. If there's enough food to get Galar down, I might go for it. But otherwise, this Great Tit actually might be a really good option. And equally the Tui. You know, I can just copy the Red Star. I can copy the Nuthatch. Both viable options. So yeah, with feeders that look like that, getting Galar down is tricky. And I know, especially, you know, they've got Starling now, so every extra food is an extra point for them. So I've got to be cautious. Got to be cautious with that. But man, already 4 bonus cards, so we've got another 3 bonus card birds to be playing. That is definitely nice, but yeah, we're gonna need food. We're gonna need food to be getting these down. We're gonna want to play this as well later. So that's definitely it. But okay, they've left me. Left me a worm. I think I gamble here. Because if I can get the food for Great Tit or Tui, I could then potentially be getting 4 food. I could play one of them, take food, potentially then get Booby and Owl down. It's quite specific food. But the food's there, so I think we do this, so yeah, I think it's too late for you, if I'm honest. And I think if we do that, yeah, that's fine. So we can play the Great Tit. It's another viticulturist bird as well. So I kind of just need one more. If I could find a nice bluebird or something like that. Man, I wish I had that Cassin's Finch, but you know, basically just one more viticulturist bird. I can get 7 off that. I'm getting 6 off this easy. I should be getting 6, maybe 8 off this, and then this falconer somehow. That might be the one that we ditch with Booby. Maybe this Snowy Owl is going to get us something even worse, but look, we're seeing so many bonus cards. We're going to find the good ones. If I can find Omnivore, I'd like that. I think Wetland Scientist is potentially on the menu, but maybe not if we play this. But yeah, we're giving ourselves good shots. Finding some good bonus cards the more we go with. So, double play in the forest. It's a really Warbler, so they do still have that Cassin's Finch that they might want to be going for. This kind of looks like they're going to take food again. So, I kind of hope they don't, because the food that's there, the fish and the rat is what I want, but I suppose I could play the hummingbird. I don't necessarily need all the egg space here. It does get me another egg off the flycatcher. I think we're going to play the Great Tit. This is a bit of a gamble. I'm sort of imagining... I don't think they can play 2 birds in the wetlands. I'd imagine they're going to play 1, but then I still want to be playing 2 so that I can win instead of tying. So I would still like to be able to play Owl and Booby, but look, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Okay, they actually didn't take food, so Starling, okay. Oh, maybe they're going to lay eggs then. They might lay eggs and play another bird. Well, we're going to take food. Man, we need the right food to come up. So we're looking for fish. We're looking for rats. If it's going to be... We'll get this too. If it's going to be nectar, I'll definitely take that as well. Okay. Oh, this is not the situation I wanted to happen. So we're going to take a fish. Reroll on here. Okay, good. It's all worked out. Panic over. We'll take our 2 eggs there. Okay. Let me play the Owl first. Yeah, Owl before Booby because we want to see this bonus card. And just trying to work out if I take any of the tray birds. Not sure any of them are that appealing. I mean, like Waxwing maybe for Vitty, but even then, it's still only a 7-point bird. I feel like I could do better. So yeah, it might be I take the egg, to be honest. I might take the egg because there is every chance that I want to draw cards in the last round. But yeah. At the moment, I've got 2 birds I want to play and no food. So if I drew cards, at most I could take food twice, and then I'd just be playing these 2 birds anyway. So it'd only be if I found a double bird or something. So they did lay eggs. Okay, so we play the Owl. I don't think it matters where we take off. I think we're going to... Yeah, we'll take off the kiwi when we play Flycatcher anyway, so... I mean, first of all, we'll see the bonus card, I suppose. Okay, that's not... It's not the bonus card we wanted. So now we even more need a bluebird or something like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the egg. If there was a nice tray bird, I'd have gone with that, but we're going to take the egg. We're going to take the egg. Yeah, I'm just looking ahead to this last end around as well. Eggs in platform nests. I'm sort of assuming they're going to play a wood-stalk or something here with more platform nests. But if they don't, with Booby down, it might be worth laying eggs at some point in that last round. Just to score some points there. There's 8 bonus cards already there, and we're going to add 2 more to that. So I'm going to have at least 10 to choose from. We know they've got their Cassis Finch. I hope they play that soon. What do they play for now? Brown Pelican. Okay, definitely didn't expect that, but it is a wetland bird, so we're going to play Booby, and yeah, we'll do off these 2. And what are we going to find? Mechanical Engineer is excellent. Forest Data Analyst is actually okay. We are getting smaller, so Hummingbird. Hummingbird could be an option there. Okay, how close are we on Mechanical Engineer? So we're good on the cavities. We're good on the ground nests. We're good on the platforms. It's just... Yeah, I suppose it's the star nest, isn't it? So we've got two cavities, 2 grounds, only 1 platform, 1 star, so... The cup nest of the hummingbird could come in handy, but we need another cup nest, or we need another platform nest. I mean, Citizen Scientist has to go. That's kind of out of the question. What else do we get rid of? This is definitely 3. I think we get rid of Prairie Manager here. I think we get rid of Prairie Manager because I think if I'm going to draw cards, there's every chance Benelli or some kind of big falconer bird comes up that I'd want to play. I'd need a second Prairie Manager bird. And I think those are just less likely. I don't know, actually. 18%. Do we get guided by the percentages here? 18% versus 13%. Maybe we do get rid of Falconer. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Falconer. I just hope that Benelli doesn't come up, but... Yeah, definitely a mixed bag on these bonuses, got to say. Definitely a mixed bag. 19 points. It's a lot, but when you've got 6 bonuses, you do hope for a bit more. But yeah, I've well and truly lost track of all the discarded bonus cards with that rival. We'll see what we can find with that in this final round. So okay, yeah, they got their Starling Tucks. That makes sense. And yeah, okay, so the Pelican does help us in a round. Right, what do we do? What do we do here? Yeah, so basically we need another nest site for this. We need another bird for this. We potentially need another bird for this. I mean, yeah, if bluebirds or something pop up, we're golden. I think we do draw cards once, but I don't know necessarily if I want to do that now. Are they going to draw cards? Maybe. I suppose it would only give them 1 point. Doubt they draw cards twice. Because yeah, Hummingbird's only 4 points with the data analyst. Even something like Grebe with the star nest, it's more than that, I think. So, I think I'm gonna gamble. We're gonna gamble. We're gonna see what we find. I don't really like this. Okay, Baltimore Oriole does have a star nest. It's very, very expensive though. But it does hit Viticulturalist. And is it? Oh no, it's not smaller than the Great Tit. That would have been too good to be true. Okay, I think we do. Oh no, got to pick the one we give away. Made that mistake before. And yeah, you can go. Okay. Oh, right. We got a plan. I think we got a plan. But it's so maybe we can't even play this rival. We might be better off. Yeah, I don't think we can, to be honest. I was gonna say if we can max mechanical engineer with Ultimate Oriole, I don't think we can. So yeah, I'm really trying to rack my brains of all the discarded bonus cards I've seen. It's like Visionary Leader is the one I can remember. There was that Wetland. I think it was the Wetland Data Analyst. That would only be 3 that we'd get from that. I'm glad I didn't keep Falconer because we've not found anything for that. Passerine Specialist. I don't think I'd be scoring points off of that. Maybe the lower bound. If I did Flycatcher or something else. Okay, I mean they have taken food actually. So plan A. Yeah. Okay, I think if we take food twice, we can do Oriole and Flycatcher. I think that's the best play because that does max out Viticulturalist, which is good. So we're hoping for lots of nectar. Actually, yeah, maybe the nectar might come into play in the forest. So we'll see. We will see. But we'll grab as much of it as we can. And yeah, we do want to use this. That is for sure, but we don't want to lay it on the owl because that would block it from the Flycatcher. So yeah, we are going to be one off on this because we need 2 more. We need it's platforms and cups is where we're short. So yeah, you could say you play Hummingbird here, but I think Flycatcher with all the eggs we're going to get, and of course Viticulturist points. I think that's better. So playing Blue Jay. It's definitely unusual. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got Forester, but where's that Cassin's Finch I gave you earlier? Why are you not playing that? That'd be very nice. But okay, they're probably just going to go and take more food. Maybe we play Oriole now. Gives us an extra food. Why not? I suppose we can even clear off the Kiwi. I mean, we're not going to use the Oriole power. That sort of goes without saying. Given they've got Starling. But I suppose this helps as well actually, because we could use the pleated Whipax lay eggs on the Oriole and the Kiwi. So this maxes our platform nest spaces, which is going to be 3. So it does force them into laying eggs. They might not want to do that. I think they probably do because it's big points, but they might not want to. You never know. If I had to guess, they'd be taking food, play a bird, lay eggs, and win the end of round. That seems pretty sensible anyway. But yeah, we are going to get some points coming through. So yeah, definitely a mixed bag on these bonus cards. I feel like seeing this many, and especially having, the Kiwi and the Booby, both these kind of, bonus card cycling powers. I think you normally expect to end with better stuff than this. So yeah, what difference? I mean, is it the Sister Cola with the Star Nest? Imagine if that came up. Prairie Manager and Mechanical Engineer and Ecologist. That would have been very, very nice, but look, we'll take it. We're going to get 3 more of this. We're going to get 2 more of that, so 25? 25 from 6? It's okay. It's about average. I definitely would have liked more. But I think it's still worked out okay regardless. So yeah, let's look at this nectar actually. So if we can, I mean, I'd imagine that they are going to play Grasshopper, but they probably want 1 nectar for the Starling as well. So that's kind of something to bear in mind. But yeah, if we can get some extra nectar, spend that on this Flycatcher and get some points there as well. I think that's going to be key, and that could definitely get us a swing in the Grass of Nectar. All right, here we go. On to our next turn. They've laid eggs now. Okay. Interesting. Well, they are filling up on their empty spaces. Maybe they want to let me take food, give them a reroll. Can definitely see the case for that, but we're going to take food anyway. We're going to throw this lyrebird, and we are going to get more nectar. So that's what we want. We're going to skip the Oriole, use the Great Tit, and get more nectar. So definitely okay with that. Pleat Woodpecker, you are going to be our friend here. And yeah, I think we do. Actually, we can do it like this, because when we play... when we play the Flycatcher, we are going to fill up on the kiwi as well. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 eggs coming through. That's going to be pretty nice. Pretty nice. So we'll definitely take that. But yeah, okay. So they laid eggs. Did they tuck there? I feel like they had some tucks, but not that many. But still only 2. So yeah, when this challenge went down, I was really worried this was going to be draw loads of cards, lay loads of eggs. It does feel like they've been playing more birds than that. So we'll see what that has meant. But they do still have 1 card left. So yeah, that might be something they want to play. Yeah, okay, they are taking food. So we'll see. We'll see how much nectar they can get. It looks like a lot, which I think is good for them. And we'll see how much. Yeah, they're going to need 1 on the starling. So as long as they only have 2 more to spend on a grass and bird, we're going to tie there anyway. So I think we've done what we can in terms of the nectar points. We're going to win the forest anyway. So it's definitely something to pay attention to, these nectar points. But you know, when it gets to this stage of the game and you're sort of at the mercy of the bird feeder, I think there's only so much you can do to control it. So yeah, they've got 3 nectar, and they're going to have a decision to make on where they put that. We don't have a decision, because we just plonk it all in the grass and sit with this Flycatcher, take our 7 eggs. Very, very nice. So yeah, not too shabby. And look, as I said, a bit of a mixed bag. These first 3 bonus cards, they do the heavy lifting, and then it sort of tails off a bit after here. Mechanical Engineers, ordinarily amazing. 3 points is okay, and yeah, 3 points of that is okay as well. So not too shabby, but definitely could have been better. And it's a bit annoying having the food for the Raibil and still having the Raibil and just not having the turn to play it, because that would have been a really nice final turn. But yeah, just one of those situations where you kind of run out of turns at the end, and wish you had 1 more, play something else. But who knows? Maybe my opponent is in that position as well. So we'll see what they're going to do. But yeah, 3 nectar. So sort of imagining that's going to get spent on a bird in the grasslands. And it is indeed. It's the house sparrow. So okay, so they spent 2 on that. Tie that nectar. The last nectar goes on the starling. But you know, they're only getting 1 more tuck on the sparrow. I think they might have bird counter, because that explains the flamingo as well. Just did seem a little bit odd. But yeah, they got their tucks. They got their end around goal win, so they just squeaked that out at the end. And yeah, pretty even in these nectars as well, as I said. So it is hopefully going to come down to our bonus cards. But if they've got some good ones as well, we could well be in trouble. But we're about to find out as we go here into the final score. So yeah, we don't have loads of big point birds, but we did manage to play some. So the Oriole at the end will have definitely helped there. Yeah, 50 points to 40. Have a bit of a lead. What is it going to be on the bonuses? Only 8 for them. So our 25 in the end gives us a good lead. They'll bring it back a little bit on the bonus cards, or on the end of round costs, I should say. Eggs is pretty close. Food on cards, I think they had a lot. And they did have quite a lot of tucks as well. So they are going to bring it pretty close. But I think hopefully with this nectar tie, we're just about going to hold on. And it is a win there for us. 115 to 106. So yeah, slightly strange board. Like I said, all about these bonus cards. Definitely a mixed bag, but it was just about enough. In the end for us, we'll take a look at our opponent's board. Omnivore, Backyard Birder. So, okay, they didn't have bird counter, but still pretty good. I mean, that maybe explains the blue jet at the end. Hitting both of these bonus cards and getting extra food as well for these teal powers. So, yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all, but the power of bonus cards, and I mean, getting that Pleat Woodpecker was very, very nice as well. Helped to enable a lot of this. Getting us the win. getting us over the line, and hopefully, let's say, getting us into the next round of this tournament. So hopefully you enjoyed that one. Thank you very much for watching. And if you want to see more Wingspan tournament games like this, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned and follow along with this channel. And I look forward to seeing you in another video very, very soon.